Here in this section, we'll try and look at additional things to consider in your website development. So here we look at special scenarios which will require different things or plugins to be used to enhance your product, your service, or the general appearance of your website. So for this, we'll go to plugins. So we'll consider one of the most important things about having a website is traffic. So you always need to know how much traffic your website is getting. For that, we can install a Google Analytics plugin. This will enable us to track our interactions with the outside world, analyze the number of visitors who come to our website, how long they spend in our website, also see the pages or the contents which are attracting most people. So at the moment, you can either use the Site Kit by Google or Monster Insights, so which is currently compatible. Simply install either one of these and configure, and you'll be ready to use it. Another plugin to consider is something for live chat. So live chat is very important. In the event that a visitor or a user is using your website, they can easily chat with you real time. For this, I recommend using Talk to Live Chat. So this is a very stable plugin, and it's also free, and you're able to run a couple of live chat conversations using the plugin. Next, you can consider a mailing plugin. Here we recommend MailChimp. The moment I realize most of these plugins are not compatible, but they'll soon be updated. So this is good for subscriptions, where you can be able to be sending newsletters to your users or your subscribers to your website. The other thing to consider is e-commerce. So for MailChimp, we can check and maybe just go in with the first option, but also do your research on alternative mailing solutions. So as I was mentioning, another important thing to consider is e-commerce. So e-commerce refers to selling of products or services online. So with e-commerce, we recommend what is referred to as WooCommerce. So WooCommerce is a plugin which enables you to create products and services which users can be able to buy or place orders for them online. So this is good. You can use this to create an online shop or display your products and services which are for sale. Something else also to consider is WhatsApp live chat. So WhatsApp is one of the most commonly used messaging platforms globally. So with WhatsApp, you'll be able to receive WhatsApp messages directly through your website. So simply install either one of these, either Click to Chat or Social Chat. Then simply configure it, add your WhatsApp number, and you'll be able to start receiving messages via WhatsApp. So another thing to consider is in the event that you want to run a membership website, you can also install Membership Pro. This is a plugin which will enable you to create members or users to your website, and the users can be able to interact directly, more or less like a social media site. Then you can also consider something to create courses. For courses, you can go with plugins such as wordpress. So with wordpress, this is a free plugin which can be able to create a fully online or digital course which can be accessed or also be sold to users online. You can also add another plugin for your sliders. So here I've realized my preferred slider is not available in the WordPress store, but you can download it manually. So this means it's probably only for sale. There's no free version at the moment, but you can also pick Smart Slider 3. That's usually a good plugin for sliders, and it helps you display your information, mainly image content. Something also important to consider is what we refer to as permalinks. When creating your website, permalinks, this is the part after the domain name, where in the event that you have a blog post, what will appear. So always choose the post name and save changes. Once you're done with that, we can look at how to create a blog post. Or even before that, one of the main plugins to always consider is having a search engine optimization plugin. So for this, we recommend Yoast. This helps you better enhance your content for it to be more user-friendly to search engines such as Google and Yahoo and Bing. So here I will try and create a new post. So to create a blog post, simply click Add New. That's under the post section. Once you add the new post, you need to first add in the title. You can then add content. So this can be content related to news, something of interest to people. So the purpose of having blog posts are mainly to drive traffic to your website and create through relevant content which users are searching for, or which also support your current business. So for this, simply we do edit them the same way we edit a page. So you can just drag in parts from the left hand side. You can change the content, type in your own content. You can even add a different number of columns for a row. And once you add this, at the end of the day, always remember you have to publish it. So for this example, we'll try and add an image here. We'll simply drag in the image. You can use a free image from Pixabay. Here we'll search for any relevant term, and we can also even choose the orientation. Let's say we want a vertical image. So you'll realize now we have a couple of suggested images. We can scroll down and pick one which we think seems a bit relevant to what we might be needing to post about or talk about in our post. So I'll choose just any image. I can choose the black image. Insert media. You can also add some dummy content. So under normal circumstances, here you make sure your content flows. So you can use the AIDA principle. So you can start the first statement with grabbing attention, then grabbing interest, then creating desire, and at the end, create a call to action. Now, once you're done, it's always good to add a featured image. So this is an image which will be displayed at the top of your blog post. So once you published it, this will be on the topmost. when people are searching for it and also while reading your content. So it makes it more visually appealing. So now once we've published, we can view how it looks like. So this is how the blog post looks like. I realize the featured image is at the top. We have our title and our content. Then you can also notice now the permalink, the format which we are saying. See, it looks more professional and it even looks more appealing when sharing. So in the news section, this is what we chose as our blog page. You should be able to see each blog post which we've created. So at the moment, I only have 2. So that's the first one. And the second one, I haven't added a featured image, but that's all.